Mr. Bedard, how are you feeling getting to work with the premium YouTuber Beer League Bum Hockey Reviews on the Rekker Legend Pro Review?
I think more so excited. More so excited, and yeah, kind of just want things to get going. But I'm sure there'll be a little nerves.
I bet you do. I bet you do. I'm also excited, Connor. Let's hit up the Sherwood Rekker Legend Pro Review. What's going on, you guys? Justin, aka Boomer, Beer League Bum Hockey Reviews. Today I am channeling my inner Bedard, and we're gonna do nothing but toe drag releases with the Sherwood Rekker Legend Pro. Gotta keep my visor up high. Let's rock it. They keep desiring something that's more inspiring. Their brains rewiring, their thoughts they start aspiring. Ooh, I like that first one though. The first one was a good toe drag release. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up. Toe drag release, baby. Their desires, no, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise. There was no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Like that actual Bedard style is kind of more like really bring it in, kind of like that. I'm no Bedard, but I got the jersey. All right, let's get into a full review. All the sheep do what they're told. Sure they would feast one day on their bones with the form of a beast. I'm a little biased here, but I can't even see the difference. Like you have me and then Bedard, and it's like it's uncanny. So you better watch out. Reborn now, took a little form now. Straight beast underneath what you see. They got everything, make them bleed. All right, Bedard is obviously known as a shooter. So it does surprise me that he came with Sherwood because obviously there's bigger brands and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure if he's using a real Rekker Legend or if he's using maybe a TMP. But I'm going to run through some shots and see how I feel this shoots in comparison to, say, other sticks, but also the TMP, which is one of my highest rated sticks. Got okay power, like I feel like I actually might be able to go down a flex just to get a bit more whip. All right, we'll run through a couple more wristers, a couple snapshots here just for fun. Definitely has a very dampened blade in my opinion. Feels good, but doesn't have the power of the TMP, for sure. That was a little better toe drag release. Actually feels pretty good on a slapper there, actually. Huh, okay. This thing's starting to impress me. Whew. It's actually got some good power on slappers. I'm surprised. I mean, I know it's supposed to be low kick, but it's that dual fire kick point. Interesting. Alrighty then.
All right, let's sum up shooting really quick with the dual fire kick point. The Sherwood Rekker Legend Pro does have great power on all shots and actually feels really great on all shots. The kick point is very noticeable. It's very different, and you'll notice it right away depending on where your hand placement is. When I was taking slappers, I liked it. When I was taking my style snapshots, I liked it. And of course, toe drag release felt pretty good. Now, with all that being said, it is not quite in the TMP range, the FT6 range, the original LX Pro range. So unfortunately, it's not there, but there's other things that make this stick great. So if you're looking for an all-round shooter stick and you don't want to go FT6 Pro, the best part about this is it's $100 cheaper, and in terms of shooting, still does all those things well. Hey, Mr. Bedard, thank you for joining us for a quick interview session after the Rekker Legend Pro review and testing by Beer League Bum Hockey. My name is Boomer, and I just wanted to thank you for this time. And what did you think of Mr. Beer League Bum Hockey and the Legend Rekker review? And of course, what did you think of how he did in the games and the game footage?
It's good. He looked really good. Obviously, a couple of really nice goals. So
Right. So Beer League Bum was really trying with that toe drag release. What was your kind of thoughts on that and how he was doing?
he's a special player, and but you know, I think for me, kind of similar. His off ice habits and his work ethic was great to see.
Nice. He obviously is a huge fan, trying to copy your shot, but he even had your jersey on. What's your kind of thoughts on that?
Yes, and you kind of see someone wearing your jersey or whatever. I think that's pretty cool.
That's super awesome. I know Beer League Bum has been a little bit of an inspiration and helpful to you. What's your kind of thoughts on that?
Yeah, he's been unreal. Like you said there, he texts me all the time throughout the summer, called me or whatever to see how I'm doing, make sure I'm working hard. But yeah, he's been great.
And how was it when you met Beer League Bum there for the Rekker review?
Yeah, we met a pretty good amount, so we were fortunate for that. And I think it was kind of just, enjoy the moment. And
definitely enjoying the moment is extremely important. What was kind of the coolest thing about, Beer League Bum's reviews and, how he tackled everything in terms of his kind of stick reviews?
Yeah, I think when we saw all the sticks, they had the whole setup in the back, and it was just everyone had hundreds and hundreds of sticks. So
his stick collection is pretty cool. I mean, that's what makes him one of the best online reviewers for hockey gear and sticks especially. So what's kind of your final thoughts here on just, Beer League Bum, what you thought of him getting to meet him, from a Beer League perspective?
I'm lucky enough to meet him before and spent a little time with him the other day. So obviously one of the best players ever, and seems like such a great genuine guy. So it was good to spend a few an hour or whatever it was with him.
Watch out, 'cause I'm here now and I'm staying. Claws out, this the fight that I've been craving. I know there's something inside of me, but it's been masked by fear and anxiety. But no more, I'ma break out of the chains. Let's defiantly. Go! I'm waking up, this ain't enough. All of my dreams were starting to rust, but I believe that I can adjust. Positive thoughts, I'm starting to trust. Nothing's deserved unless you work. Something of worth requires an urge. I have been hurt by those.
Bedard is obviously known for his release, and his release is very, very indicative of very little movement away from the back of the puck. It's all just hands out and then release. You've got to have a good stick to do that. So let's just run through a couple quick release shots as well and see how I feel. Really feel like I could probably go down a flex actually. It's a 75. It is a bit stiff. All right. Trying to channel that inner Bedard. It's tough though. Very tough. Let's try it on the move. That's kind of like Bedard's thing, right? Is on the move when he's coming down. Yeah, that's better. You can get a bit more torque, for sure.
time to meet the demise. Just call me Zeus and look to the sky. Everything's amplified, no they cannot deny. I will be rectified if you dissect me, find scars. Injuries that define.
Yeah, I like that a little bit better. You can really torque the stick. It's my style. Struggles a little bit on that. I know it's pretty old school style. In terms of release, I'm going to go with 3.5 out of 5 again. With the dual fire kick point, it doesn't have as good release and power as the TMP, for sure. And I think obviously the trigger and agent are a little bit better. So 3.5 out of 5 release. Man, very, you can really feel the blade here. Very clunky. I'm no stick handler by any means. So when it comes to feel, weight, and balance, I'm gonna go 4 out of 5. There's a number of reasons. First one, the shaft dimensions are really nice. They're very different. We'll talk about it at the house. Feel really nice in the hands. It's not the lightest stick ever, so that's why I didn't go any higher. And the blade though, very clunky. So you can feel the puck, but it does feel clunky though at the same time. So kind of wood feeling almost, but you can feel the puck. So that's important for a lot of people. But for me when shooting, I noticed that because it's got that clunk to it, almost dampened feel, I felt that it actually lagged the shot a little bit. So that's kind of my thought on feel, weight, and balance.
So when it comes to feel, weight, and balance, this is actually part of the X factor with the Legend Pro. When I first held this stick, I realized how nice it felt in the hands. Like it's got a really nice balance to it. And the shaft shape is just very interesting. It actually has kind of like a protruding kind of ellipse on the backside as it progresses to the shaft that kind of goes regular. And it feels really nice in the hands. And this is actually the X factor for me of this stick along with price. So we'll throw that in here with the feel, weight, and balance as the X factor. Is I love how this feels in the hands. And I think that's why during shooting and the release portion of this, I actually enjoyed it so much, is it just feels great. I don't get any pressure points on my fingers or inside my knuckles and things like that. And the best part is it's not pronounced like, you know, the ASV Pro or the Sync. So although it's a 4 to 5, just because I wish it was just a tiny little bit lighter, it is 380, but I would love to have a stick like this that performs so nice in terms of shooting and release with, you know, kind of a 365 like the FT6, but can't have it all, I guess, eh? So X factor, also with price. So although Sherwood is getting up there now because they actually are producing elite sticks, at the end of the day, this is still only $300. So the CCMs and all that are 4. So 2 X factors, amazing feel, great grip, amazing shaft dimensions, and then of course, only $300 over the 4 that you've got for CCM and Bowers.
All right, let's talk durability. 3.5 out of 5 durability. Now the reason I'm saying that is because I've played about 4 or 5 games with this, have a few goals. We'll throw those in the clips. But one thing that I noticed, and I'll show you guys up close, is this stick does have a bit of a chipping problem. Kind of similar to CCM, actually. And if you see right here on the blade, it's got a good chip there. And I also noticed that it's already getting chips, etc. on the shaft. Now from shooting, etc., it's pretty good. But if you get chipping problems, sometimes your stick will kind of die prematurely. Now in terms of shaft durability, I'm okay with the stick. I've done a number of games with it, played center even a couple times, and I've done a lot of slappers. Let's do a few just for fun, just in case we break it on camera as usual. Definitely feels good, but it lacks that full power, right? Could also be hand placement.
All right, final thoughts on the Rekker Legend Pro. Let's first start with the 14.5 out of 20 as the initial score, but I'm actually going to bump this up by 1.5 for the X Factor, and that includes the amazing shaft shape, which I just love. Man, this is going to be something that people just absolutely adore. Feels so good. The price of $300, I think it's actually like $330 or something, which means the stick is almost $100 cheaper than any other top-end stick. But because of the performance and this price, the next X factor here is this stick is a far better value than, say, somebody picking up a $280 second tier of any other brand. Like, I would take this over, say, like a 3X Pro. I would take this over an ASV. I would take this over anything like that that's below the very $400 top tier. This is the stick that you do if you're that type of player. If you're the person that, if you love the newest jet speed and the FT6 Pro is $400 and you go get the FT6, I would actually get this instead because it's lighter, it has an amazing shaft shape, and it does everything well. And it's respectably durable. So that's the caveat here. So I'm going to bump that up by 1.5. So here's the tier list, and I put it up on there. At the end of the day, I think Sherwood and Bedard, they're the up-and-comers. Sherwood picked an amazing star with a great shot who can endorse their product and get it to the mainstream. And Sherwood themselves, with this stick and the TMP, has put themselves in another level that's on par, and it's there for everybody to see with Bedard that they are legit. Now, I'm a TMP guy because it's just a little bit better in terms of this, but what a great value. And if you're a person that loves to just have a nice feel of your stick and connection with the ice, this is definitely the stick for you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Bedard. So many reviews coming. See you next time.